and we here at Western Express, and I'm going to demonstrate how to secure these Slinky coils. So typically what happens when you go to pick up this load, you're going to back up to a dock, and they're going to bring these on one by one. So they're going to ask you to set up your coil cradle for your front one. So you want to make sure all your coil racks are going to be underneath the coil. You do not want this coil rack outside. It does not support it. Then you're going to do the same thing on the rear one as well. So the object of this is to have more of them pulling away from you than towards you. Or if you have 11, then it's going to be an even pull. But if you have 10 or 11, your center strap always going to be at number 6. The reason why, if you have 10, 5 are going to pull this way, 4 are going to pull that way. If you have 11, 5 are going to pull this way, and the other 5 are going to pull this way. So we will demonstrate how to make this happen on a 10-pack, where 5 are going to pull here and 4 are going to pull there. So here at Western Express, how we teach our guys, we make sure that we try to tell them to have opposite pull as much as possible. So on this trailer here is a 48-foot trailer. All the winches are tied on this driver's side, but you're going to hook all of them up on the passenger side. So today, what I'm doing today is I'm having some of my students that are in class that's going to graduate today to assist me on how to secure this load. Also, I have a trainer that just graduated today as well, and he's going to start training guys to help me secure these loads. So your very first strap is going to be your center strap, and that's going to be at number 6. The reason why it's going to be at number 6 because this determines which way these Slinkies are going to pull. So everything from the front to this strap right here is going to pull towards the rear. And this is how you determine it, because you're going to put your 6th strap right here on the 6th one. Then everything from here is going to pull towards the front. So that's how we separate, knowing how many is going to pull this way or how many is going to pull this way. So now my trainer is going to hook this strap up and just throw it through. So now, like I said, once he threw this through, now I know how many is going to come this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to pull this way. 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to pull this way. When you start out throwing your first strap and setting it up, you want it to be on a good angle, pulling this way. Typically it'll line up with a smooth edge with your spacer in here. You don't want to go right here behind your state pocket because it has a rougher edge, and you can see the angle coming out is a little short. So the more angle you have, then you got this on a good angle to pull back, so to give it more tension to pull it. So you want to be on a good 45-degree angle behind either a spacer or a half moon that we have on a 53-foot trailer. At the same time, while we out here doing this instructional video, I have students out here helping me out learn how to do this load properly. So I got Jose here to help me out to hook this strap up. Go ahead, Jose. Good deal. So you're not going to throw it this way because we know we want this strap to pull towards the rear. So we're going to throw this strap in here. All right. Now I'm going to have my student throw it through. Clear. So once you throw this strap through, when you come back around, you want to go underneath this strap. You want to go underneath. The reason why you want to go underneath, because you don't want this to be on the top, because you don't want it to pinch the bottom one when you start tightening it. So you go underneath. Clear? Grab it. All right. So now that we're on the other side, you're going to put your strap inside the rubber rail behind the spacer where you hooked it up on the other side. So where we're putting this at, we're even with where we hooked it up at on the other side. So remember, we said we want these first 5 to pull towards the rear. So you want to make sure that each X on each one is going to be facing towards the back of your headache rack, okay? Or you could say facing the front of your trailer. And then when you start on the rear, all of them going to face the back of your trailer. All your X's are going to face the back of the trailer. And that's how you'll definitely know that you have the right pulls, because these 5 are going to pull this way and the other 4 is going to pull towards the front. So now we got our first 5 pulling towards the rear. As you can see, they're all on good angles, pulling towards the rear. So now we're going to start on our rearward pulls that's going to pull towards the front. I'm going to start on my ones that's going to pull towards the front, okay? These are the last 4, and I'm going to have them pulling towards the front. So when we're done, these 4 is going to pull towards the front, and as you can see, these 5 are going to pull towards the back. So now what you're going to run into a lot of times when you got these trailers, these rub rails are bent. So I'm not going to be able to hook my straps up like we normally do. So I'm going to hook it up the same way but in reverse. I'm going to roll my strap out, just hook it up. Come behind it. And this is how we hook our straps up, but I just did it in reverse because this rub rail is bent. So now I'm gonna just get my excess and I'm gonna throw it through. I'm not gonna go this way. I'm gonna have to go this way because these 4 gotta pull here. Yeah, untwist it right there. There you go. Yep. Hold that. We got it twisted. Come this way, flip it over. One more. Good. There we go. Now just take your excess and throw it through. Good. Yep. Make sure you come underneath. Coming through, clear. Give me some slack. Untwist it, there you go. Go ahead, pull it tight. Pull it tight. There you go, good deal. So now that I got all my straps ran, I'm gonna have to put some center straps and a butterfly on the end. So actually, what's gonna happen is your first one is gonna have 3 straps and your last one is gonna have 3 straps. So people typically put this center strap right over the base, but I don't want you to do that. I want you to come back some so you'll have extra pull pulling this way, because you got to allow room to hook up your strap for your butterfly, and the butterfly has to be directly over the top of the center of this coil. You don't want your butterfly a little bit this way or a little bit that way on your round edge, because it could get loose and come off, and that would defeat the purpose of having your butterfly strap. So I'm gonna just move my center strap back a little bit and hook it up. I'm gonna just simply throw it through. So when I pull it through the other side, it's gonna be up here some. So this will allow me to put my butterfly strap right directly over the center. So now I'm going to hook up my butterfly strap, and I got Morgan here to assist me. So when you put your butterfly strap in, you're going to hook it up like we would normally do. Okay. So Morgan, I'm going to go through first at the bottom, and then you're going to come over the top. Okay. All right. Yep. Come straight over the top. There you go. I got it. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is I want it to be kind of in the center, guys. I don't want to have it all the way over here because it could fall off, or all the way over there so it'll fall off. I want to be as center as possible. Now all I'm going to do is just throw it back through. Just put it inside the rubber up. And this helps keep your rear slinky seated in your coil cradle. That's the purpose for your butterfly strap. All right. So we're going to repeat the same process on the front as well. Reason why I started on the back, because that's where we ended up at. So I just come down here to the front, hook my strap up. I'm going to give it an extra pull towards the rear. Clear, coming through. I'm going to place my butterfly strap in the center. Right in the center. So now my students and my trainer is getting their straps prepared to get tightened down. So that's what the process they're doing now. This has been really interesting trying to do this instructional video with students here present, but you know, it helps them learn as well. So I hope this video help anybody out there. So as you can see behind me, your first 5 are pulling this way. Your other 4 are going to pull this way. And this is how this load should look once you get done throwing all your straps. Also, you're going to add a butterfly strap on the front and the rear. If you ever have any questions about this load, please feel free to give me a call. So this concludes the demonstration on how to secure Slinky coils.